guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and I'm just doing a bit of a project share today. This is a journal that I created, and I made it using a set of SVG files, and they were sort of the prototype for another album that I have made. So they will come out one day eventually if you're interested in how I made this, and you might like to make one yourself in the future. Subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments that you'd like to see how to make it, and I will get cracking on finishing off those SVG files. Anyway, this is it's big. Look at the size of the spine, but there is a reason for that. But I wanted to tell you about the paper kit that I use because it is amazing. So it's by Cara Brandon, and it is called the Collector's Journal, and it's just beautiful. It has so many embellishments and things to work with. It's just amazing. I'll put a link to it, in the description box below. Anyway, the reason this guy is so big and has such a big fat spine is because it has a box in the back. So because it's called, the paper kit that I use from Cara is called the Collector's Journal, I made this little box that goes in the back for the collector to put things in. So let me tell you about it. It is 6.5 inches wide, which is 16.5 centimeters. It is 22 centimeters long, which is just over 8.5 inches, and the chunky spine is about 3.25 inches or 8.5 centimeters. I have just tied it closed with a bit of sari ribbon because I'm not very good at covers, but I actually really like the plainness of this cover. So as you can see, it's just got some little brads holding the paper down, and the same on the spine. It's got that little cute bee there, and the same on the back as well. So then you just undo this, and I've tied it. It's really long. I've tied it in a bow 3 times. It's got this little dangle hanging off here with some little bits and pieces, some little beads and things like that hanging off a chain. And then I have put one of my little crocheted doilies on the top here. I just thought it was cute, so I just tucked it under the sari ribbon. And the same with these 3 little bits of ephemera, which are all from Cara's kit, I believe. And I've just stitched around this one. So that's it. So then the cover's really plain. It's just the paper itself. I didn't want to do anything. The paper is amazing. Cara does amazing collage pages. So, yeah, I just didn't want to do anything to it. So, let's take that away. Put that to the side. And then we'll start by going straight to the back and taking out the box. The reason is you couldn't possibly write in this journal with the box in the back. So, I've made the box removable. So in the back here is the box itself. So if this was a normal journal, I probably would put writing implements in this box, but because this is a collector's journal, I have, so it's got some little metal corners on the sides here, and it's just got another sari ribbon closure. And again, it's just got some brads and a bit of stitching. And then, so when you open it up, it's got 3 boxes inside it. So the boxes all fit in really cute. I've got to try and get them out. So this long skinny box, and then these 2 boxes here. And I love these boxes because they have that little section on top that just makes them look really fancy and finished. And they all slide in like that. And so I've put a couple of washi tapes in here. These are some of the embellishments from Cara's kit that I have just simply mounted on some craft cardstock and popped those in there. These are some word tags, and I've just put them on a bowl pin with another one of those little charms with the chain and the dangles hanging off it. It's got a leaf and some bits and pieces, a little love heart. So these word tags are from a set of SVG files that I've got. I've left them plain so that somebody could do whatever they wanted to it. and they just have different words on them. So we've got revelation, anthology, adventures, compendium, beautiful, interesting, chronicle, happy, thoughts. Oh, there's lots on there. I won't go through them all. Anyway, I did do a little video about these word tags where I showed how I sort of decorated them and embellished them a little bit. So I'll try and remember to link that to this video in case you wanted to see those. I cut those out on my Cricut. They were very easy to do. And in the other video, I've made them a bit fancier. These I've just simply cut out. And then I've got a little satchel of mini envelopes, and I think there might be some little bits and bobs of embellishments in there. I can't remember. I finished this off a little while ago, and then I put it aside, and I just haven't got around to doing the video to show it off. So I can't remember what's in there, but it does feel like there's something in there. And then it's got one of these little Tim Holtz little glass domes. Now I haven't put anything in the domes, and I haven't put anything in the bottles because it's not up to me to do the collecting. But there's that one. There's also a little roll of the paper lace. Oh, you know where you fold it up? Anyway, there's a little roll of that in there. There's these two little bottles for collecting things in the collector's journal, and then these are some slide SVGs that I designed, and I've just made them up like this with little tags on them and little cutouts and butterflies and things, bits and pieces like that, so that they could be used in the journal to you know, embellish a page. So that's those in there, and these in here. I should have just put them back where they came from when I pulled them out. Never mind. So this style of box that I've made it so that if you made it, you could have 2 of the long boxes and none of these. You could have 6 of these little squares, or you could have, you know, 2 of these and 2 little squares. Like, you could have all sorts of different combinations, because this box is, you know, this box times 3 and this box times 2, sort of. Am I making sense? Anyway, that is the little box that goes in the back. And then let's have a look at the journal itself. You'll get to see all of Cara's beautiful papers. This was so fun to make. It's taken me a while. It's one of those projects where I did a little bit, came back, did a little bit, came back, but I'm really happy with the way it came out. So on the inside cover, let's make some room. On the inside cover is an envelope with a closure, so you can fit more bits and pieces in there, like so. And then behind that I've got a little tuck spot, and I've just tucked in this little sort of card here. Some of this paper is also Tracy Fox's compendium, and some of it is just plain like old dictionary paper that I've photocopied. So it's not all Cara's, but the really pretty ones are Cara's. Here I've got 2 little envelopes, and I have used a magnet to close them, and they've got some wax seals on, and they've just got some little embellishments in there. Nothing too fancy, but cute, super cute. And then this one flips over, and there's this corner pocket here. These tags are from Cara's kit, and I'll just pop those in there. Then I've got a belly band, and under the belly band is this little notebook, and it's got another one of these little charms attached. And inside is just some plain papers to write on. Quite a few, decent size. So that slides under the belly band with the butterfly on top. And then it's got a side insert here, which is this big insert here, and with the beautiful butterflies on it from Cara's kit. the collector's journal. So plenty of writing space there, and I've just put an eyelet there with a little bit of seam binding, and that slides in there. And that's like a cardstock page, so it's a pretty chunky page. And then it flips over, and on the back we have got 2 pockets here. And this is a really long one, so this has got a nice big long tag that goes in there, and then this pocket here, and I've just put a little mushroom embellishment on there that's been stitched around. And then these are the pages of the journal, which the first signature, which I've left fairly plain, but you can see I've used Cara's collector's journal kit page here. You just don't need to do anything to them because they're all so beautiful already. Some just plain coffee dyed paper, a bit of, I don't know, in Australia we call it greaseproof paper, baking paper. Some graph paper with that, I can't remember what that's called, but you know, I'll pop that on the side. More coffee stain paper, a book page, and most of the insides of each signature are fairly plain, so there's lots of writing space. It's just the same as what was on the front half of the signature, obviously. Lots of writing space, and then it's got the back side of one of Cara's pages here. Then we have another one of the sort of cardstock insert pages, which is attached to the spine, and it's just got this little flip up here, and under here is a little sort of faux envelope, and I've just put a little tag on here with an eyelet and just dangled a charm off with a bulb pin, and it's just got that little mushroom embellishment on there, and then that's plain inside, so that's got more writing space, and that just slides under there. So this is kind of a hybrid between a mini album and a journal. So in between each of the mini album pages I've sewn in a signature, so that's how this sort of setup works. So then there's another side insert here with Cara's, a page from Cara's kit. Isn't it beautiful? And that just slides in like that. On the back here we've got this little magnet closure, and this flips out, and there's a little pocket here with a couple more tags. And then under here is another little sort of envelope, and it's just tied up with some seam binding. And then it opens up like that, and there's plenty of writing there. I'll have to go back and tie that up later, and that just slides in this big long pocket here, and that flips over and hides it. Then this is the second signature of the journal. Again, just starting the journal with one of Cara's papers, and then inside is just more coffee stain paper and graph paper, book pages, another one of Cara's pages, some music paper, and then I've just used these. Look at these cute little paper clips. I can't even remember where I bought them from, but they're so cute. It's got a little key on it, and then that's just holding a big envelope here that's made from some music paper. So that just goes on there. And then we just keep flipping. It's got the same on the backs, you know, fairly plain signature. Lots of writing places. Love the little nest. More graph paper, coffee stain paper, and that's the back of the signature. And then we have another one of these sort of cardstock pages. So we have these flips here, and I've put some of the slide embellishments and some of the little tags that come with it, labels that come in Cara's kit, and they are pockets. So I've popped a couple of, I've put a tag in each one of the pockets, like so. This is from, so that just slides in there. I've just got some eyelets and a little charm on here. and I've stitched around the edge there as well. So this album, this journal did take me quite some time, but it was a really lovely experience. So then they flip over, and then we've got a bottom pocket here with a tall tag and another tag in there with a bit of seam binding on it, and that one flips out. I've used one of the embellishments here as a corner tuck and just popped a tag in there. And then here we have got a little booklet. It's got some crocheted lace on the side, and then that just opens out, and there's lots of writing space there as well. And so that just sits in there, and those flip over. And once again, there's another side insert. Look at that. I haven't done anything on the back of those. So that just slides in here. I have left the stitching thread on the edge, but of course you could chop it off if you wanted to. And then on the back of this one, I've got a belly band that goes this way, and I've stuck one of the big embellishments on top of that. And then under here is another one of the little booklets that you can just open up and write inside. It's graph paper, and again with the crocheted lace and just a little charm on a bulb pin. And then there's the third signature, which is much like all the others, so I'll just do a really quick flip through. There's grease-proof, coffee stain, book pages, and it starts and finishes with the Cara's kit page. I've got another set of envelopes. These ones take up the whole page, whereas at the beginning, these ones were just the little sort of smaller ones. And again, I put wax seals on those, and they are magnetic. So you can open those up, and there's a little insert in there. And the same on this one, like so. And then that one has got another side insert as well, like that. And then you flip it over on the back, and we've got a long pocket, and I've just put a little mushroom embellishment there. And then this is, I think this was a freebie of Cara's. It's like a big tag with two little pockets, and then I've just popped some bits and pieces in those little pockets, so that was cute. And then I just did this one here. So these are some of the embellishments from the kits, the little collector's slides with the pictures of the insects on them, and it opens out like that, and then on the other side like that. And I've just put a little tag on there, and those two just slide in here like so. And then this is the last signature, much like the others, with tons and tons of writing space, and just really simple embellishments, and another envelope tucked in here and attached with one of those cute little paper clips. And so that is the actual journal itself. So I can't remember how many pages there are. I'll try and remember to count them. But that is the journal itself. And then, you know, you just tuck the little box in here and flip the whole thing up on top of the box like that and tie it up. So anyway, I will endeavour to finish the SVG files if there's interest in making this kind of album with that little box in the back. Otherwise, I just wanted to share this with you today. I think I might put this in my Etsy store for sale. So if I do, just go over and check it out. The problem is that from Australia, postage is really expensive and it's quite chunky and heavy, so I don't know how worth it is for someone to pay the cost of postage for it. But I'll pop it in there and we'll see if anybody's interested once I work out what the postage is. Anyway, really, I just wanted to show you because I've had this paper kit of Cara's for so long, and I have been working on this off and on for so long, and I just think it's so gorgeous. I love it so much. Cara's paper is beautiful. Once again, I've put the link to it in the description box. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching and having a look at my journal, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.